Welcome to another episode of Press Start. I'm Joey.
And I'm Eric.
And today we are playing a little bit more of Bayonetta and then maybe a little bit of Vanquish, since we are, in fact, showcasing the Bayonetta and Vanquish 10th anniversary bundle.
What a good bundle it is.
I cannot believe it. Like you were saying in the last episode, 10 years have gone by since these games originally released, and now they are remastered on the next-gen consoles. So you can now play them on the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. And great visuals if you're on the Xbox One X or PS4 Pro. You can play them in 4K at 60 frames.
Wow.
Which is fantastic. But so far, the game was looking beautiful, so we are going to be hopping right back into that. Now, this is episode 2 of 3 for this this little series. And if you guys want to check out last episode, it's already up. And depending on when you're watching this, third episode may be there?
Maybe. Could be up already.
All right.
Just so that you know, and this should be obvious, but we're going to say it anyway. Number one, we are actually playing the game, so there may be some spoilers. If you've never played Bayonetta and you want to experience everything on your own for the first time, be aware that we're actually playing it, so you might see some things. Of course, we're very early on. But also, number two, this is a mature-rated game. There may be some language, there may be some imagery that's suggestive in it. So if you're not into that kind of thing,
then forget about it.
Then forget about it.
That guy, man. I can't wait. We're actually, I think that's a good spot then to jump back in, and Mr. Forget About It himself was chilling out with us in a car.
Yes.
We were racing down the highway, and then all heaven broke loose, and the angels...
Yes, that's exactly it.
The angels came, and so here we are.
So I have to execute 3 torture attacks, and I'm building up through melee attacks my sort of meter there at the top, and it will allow me to do special attacks once I fill that up. So and it's pretty cool.
Can you define a torture attack to me?
I'm about to. You'll see it.
Is it torturous?
Yeah. Okay. Usually you use some sort of device, a guillotine, an Iron Maiden, something like that. And here comes one.
An Iron Maiden.
Well, that one was not an Iron Maiden.
Run to the hills. No, I was just thinking run to the hills a little bit, you know?
Fear of the dark. Yes.
Okay. What was that on? Was that Rock Band? It was.
I never played the Rock Band.
Really?
My friend.
I think Rock Band had Run to the Hills Iron Maiden.
I'm sure
the first one. I was trying to figure out how I just could remember that beat there, and that's why.
Well, there you go.
And an extremely iconic song didn't hurt.
I do feel that Rock Band and Guitar Hero introduced a lot of people to a lot of music they might not have been aware of otherwise.
I feel, though, like you're one of those people that also thinks that kids should have picked up a real instrument instead of played that silly game.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I don't know. I just feel like I can get that vibe from you where you're like, ugh, grab a guitar.
Yeah, well, it's funny. I had a friend that was like, yeah, Guitar Hero is amazing. It's just like playing a real guitar. And I was like, no, it is not. I was terrible at Guitar Hero. Just terrible. But I really liked the two precursors to that. I liked Frequency and Amplitude, maybe on the same team, that you just played with a controller.
Right.
Thought it was really cool. And then once it got to the big plastic guitars and the kind of like goofy music and stuff, I was working in a store at that time, and they were huge. They took up so much space, and everybody coming in for them, it was like, just drove me crazy.
Popular stuff, man, just obnoxious. Okay, wait, so what's going on here? So you just cleared out all the angels, and now...
Yeah, so Jean and Bayonetta they were once, working together. Now they are at odds against each other.
Did you see Platinum Coffee in the background?
Yes, Platinum Coffee on the billboard.
Okay. So now they're working together.
Well, now they're working against each other. They are.
Excuse me, I said it backwards. They're working together, and now they're okay.
Yes. Memories.
Now, is it too much of a spoiler if you tell me if you get to face off against Jean eventually?
Well, considering there's been another game, and in the second game, you are now working together again.
I didn't say you had to kill each other. I'm just saying you might get to fight each other for a little bit.
So here we are at the gates of hell. Rodan is now sort of like the shopkeeper here.
Okay.
He's got all the info. He knows everybody. This is where you upgrade your abilities. This is where you buy weapons.
It's getting harder and harder to tell the worlds apart.
Yeah.
Dude, he has
such
the
a
coolest
good voice.
tattoos and voice, yes.
Yes. What do we have here?
Inferno.
Some Ron
Anejo.
Anejo El Diablo.
Uh-huh. I know the second part, but not the first part. El Diablo is the devil.
Wow. Astute.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I know that because I used to really like this band called Will Haven, and they had an album called El Diablo. And I was like, what's that? And I was like,
What about
the book of Revelations is gonna look like
El Nino?
Mother Goose.
like the band Il Nino?
Yeah. I'm just having fun with you.
That's like El Nino, but ill.
It is. It is just like that.
Gross.
I was just thinking of a song by them yesterday night, actually, so it kind of fit the narrative.
I couldn't tell you a song by them.
Bullet with their name on it.
No, I don't know that. I'm kind of glad I don't now that you did that.
It's very butt rockish.
Yeah.
You can imagine how I would know this song.
Yeah, maybe you live with a person that's really into some butt rock. I think Melanie lives butt rock in a way that no other person can.
This is true.
All right, what do we have here? What's Rodan going to give me? What do you think it could be?
Rodan is going to give you a set of gear.
Maybe.
It's just some guns. Let's go.
Beautiful.
Very beautiful. Two for the hands, two for the feet.
Scarborough Fair, yes.
So she could literally just jump up in the air and just do this like.
Yes. One of my favorite weapons that you can get in the game is called I believe it's called the Rock Thrasa. I think that's what it's called. But it is swords, and you can attach swords to your feet, so when you're sort of doing one of those slowdowns, you can be kicking people with swords. It's wild.
What?
She does love her weapons.
And her cocktails.
Calling me out.
Yes.
I don't go in for strange offers. Then again, I'm getting a little tired.
So,
This is like very interesting to me.
It's super interesting.
Because I have not experienced it. This is the first time for me experiencing this game.
So you just, Bayonetta was just one of those things where you're like, I know about this, it's weird, but I don't know about this.
You know, I think during this time period,
Yeah.
I was playing a little bit of like World of Warcraft.
Uh-huh.
And in between that, I was really heavy into ice hockey. And so I was actually moving away to play ice hockey away from home. So yeah, I really kind of missed this little area. So I didn't play Bayonetta, I didn't play Vanquish.
Oh, well, during this time period, I was absolutely playing Bayonetta.
You're like, this, you know what's funny between you and I?
Yeah.
I wasn't playing hockey, and I was playing Bayonetta.
But here's something kind of humorous.
Okay.
So obviously at one point I worked in a GameStop store way back in the day. And when I started in the store, I got a gold for that whole level. Hell yeah.
Wait, you mean the talking part?
No, that's for everything from the beginning up till now.
I'm kidding, okay.
But if you just started this episode, then it seems like I got a gold medal for a cutscene.
It's so good just pressing through that.
Okay, so this is a bonus round.
Wait,
I've got a limited number of bullets.
Say, though.
I'll tell you as soon as
You're going to remember?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I'm going to remember.
How to play Angel Attack. Aim and fire on the Angel targets to rack up a high score in the thrilling shooting game.
Yep.
For each arcade bullet in your possession, you may fire 3 times during the game. Hitting multiple Angel targets or aiming and hitting vital points on the targets will earn you bonus points. If you set the high score on the machine, you'll be handsomely rewarded. Developed and distributed by your naughty friends at Platinum Games.
I love Platinum Games.
Ugh. Do you have some naughty friends at Platinum Games?
I don't know, maybe.
Oh, you're missing. Oh.
Yeah, I'm doing really bad.
Oh, no. Something tells me it's a lot harder than it looks, too.
Yeah, it's not super easy. Okay, well, I didn't do great. I did okay.
Round over.
What do I get?
Well,
I get nothing.
nothing.
I don't have enough points to get anything. I can
Get some halos.
Well, let's see. Gold Moon Pearl. Automatically recharge 2 segments of magic power. Only effective in the next chapter. Well, okay, I'll do it.
Halo is my favorite song by Beyonce. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. Just thought I'd share that.
Good story.
Yeah. You didn't ask, did you?
So the story I was telling you.
Yeah, thank you. I've been waiting for this.
So
Actually, everyone's been waiting for this.
When I started working at GameStop, in the system, one of the games that could be pre-ordered, this was in 2007, was called Bayonetta. And we were like, what is that? And somebody was like, I don't know, it's been in there for a long time. And I was like, oh, okay.
It's been in there for a long time.
So we looked it up, and the early images and stuff that existed were so ridiculous that it became a running joke. And it took 2.5, 3 years, whatever, for it to finally come out even after that.
Wow.
But by that point, it had become like a meme with us. Like, it was my joke that Bayonetta is funny. And like, I had gone to a con and they had a big Bayonetta setup with like a cosplayer. And I was like getting pictures with her like, oh, Bayonetta. And then the game came out and I bought it because it'd become such a thing. And I played it and I was like, oh my God. This is one of the most incredible games I've ever played.
Oh my
So it went from
goodness.
being a joke to like being super serious. Maine doesn't exist, just forget that.
He calls it the right eye.
The
I
right
feel like
eye.
that was like my childhood, you know? Trying to
Yeah.
go from being a joke to something someone took seriously.
Still working on it.
Same. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Is this funny? Some things don't change when you grow up. Anyways, that was a cool little intro there.
This is actually probably a good intro to the game. If you watch the first episode in this one,
Right.
I think you got a feel for Bayonetta.
Right, and I think it's cool. I mean, you're the Umber Witch with the hair.
Yeah.
We learned her clothes are made of hair.
Yeah.
She's got guns fastened to the heels.
Yeah.
Does cool stuff. Pops off. Very confident. I love the character.
Yeah,
So
same.
that is Bayonetta. Lots of like you were saying with the style. What was that now? Explain what you were saying last time. Very stylistic.
Stylish action is actually a games genre. There's
Right.
not a ton of games in it. There are games like Metal Gear Rising that was in that. Devil May Cry really was the first series that started that, and Bayonetta kind of took that to a new level and really solidified what stylish action is.
It was super cool. And I love it. I love how you describe the character, especially when we were in the first one. If you guys haven't checked it out, by the way, in the first episode of this little series / playthrough of Press Start, we've got it was the intro into Bayonetta, and Erik gave some great insight on the character and kind of her design and how it plays out. And so I think it's very cool. I think she's a super cool, bold, just strong female lead. It's really, really fun to play through this.
Agree.
But now, on that note, though, you want to switch over? You want to check out some
Let's
Vanquish?
do it. I hate to leave her, but here we go. If you want to play Bayonetta, make sure you pick up this bundle.
You do want to play
absolutely worth
Bayonetta.
it. Okay, you definitely do.
You do. Yeah, there's no questions.
So
asked there.
interesting thing, if you buy this digitally, it gives you 2 separate download codes for the games.
No way.
Yeah. It's, you would think.
Oh, like
you
a bundle. Okay, I see what
and
you're saying. Okay,
the
so
reason
they're
it's called Bayonetta and Vanquish 10th Anniversary Bundle is they literally have remastered both games, and you just get 2 separate games.
fantastic.
So, have you played Vanquish? No, you haven't played Vanquish.
Vanquish and Bayonetta. It was actually really, really funny because looking into this game, I was actually talking to Melanie about it. I was like, this is funny because she goes, oh yeah, Vanquish is one of my favorite games. The movement and everything. I was like, wait a minute, what do you mean the movement?
Yes.
And so we're gonna learn a lot about movement in Vanquish because they kind of built, from what I understand, Erik, you can chip in on this, but they've kind of built a lot of the groundwork for the fluid, fast movement, motion, cover-based motions.
Yes.
All sorts of stuff that kind of like, they kind of defined that early on, and then those mechanics and things got adopted into so many other series, so many other games.
Absolutely.
Kind of like paved the way.
Yeah.
So we'll get into the motion probably when the game starts up here, but just to give, this is Sam?
Yep. Sam.
Sam Gideon?
Sam Gideon.
The man? The legend?
He's
the
a
man?
real tough guy.
He seems like it.
The interesting thing about Vanquish is that this came out at a time when
Let's proceed with functionality testing.
series like Gears of War were extremely popular.
Right.
And you had these cover-based shooters that were really reaching prominence. This game came in, and it took the type of fast-paced movement and action and style that Platinum was putting into a game like Bayonetta, and it combined it with that standard cover-based shooter. So you've got these sort of power slides and, you know, things like that went on to influence what Call of Duty did, what Apex did, all of these things. And I don't think that this game gets probably the credit that it deserves. And it still feels good to play now. It's still fun to play. You'll see when we jump into it.
Yeah, like the slide boost mechanic in general. It's almost, when you're playing in like any of these newer FPS games that come out, you expect to be able to sprint, crouch, and slide somewhere.
Once we get into this, and it throws you in pretty quick, you'll see it. I'm just going to jump out of the tutorial. We're going to go straight.
Yeah, I feel like this isn't your first rodeo.
It's not. I've been to many rodeos.
Have you?
Workout made me hungry.
Have you actually?
No, I've never been to the rodeo.
I have been to several rodeos.
Have you? Have you been in a rodeo?
I have not been in a rodeo. I actually used to want to be a bull rider when I was a young kid, but I only have one kidney, so my parents just decided it was not worth it, because if I took like a horn to the kidney, then I'm kind of done for.
Right.
So that's a true story, though, and I really did want to.
That was their reasoning?
Cool. Yeah.
If you had 2 kidneys, they would have been like, it's fine, you've got 2. If one gets messed up, you're good.
It was literally just the risk thing with the 2 kidneys. Yeah. But anyways, rodeo was cool. Barrel racing I thought was fun. I've done it.
All right.
Very interesting.
So what we're seeing here, sort of idyllic city.
Muscles.
People going about their day, having lunch.
The guy walking by was Jack. Did you see that guy?
Yeah, some people are. You are. When you walk past people, they're like, look at this guy.
No.
Yeah, no, yes, they are. Look,
5'11",
people sitting
135 pounds.
People sitting in the park get out of here.
Fun fact, when I first met Melody, I told her I was 5'8". Because we met on the internet. And I told her I was 5'8".
Why?
I had to see if she would still stick around.
That's a weird flex to be like,
got her.
I got you.
I'm kidding. No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, well, no, I did tell her that, but I didn't let it go for more than a couple months before I told her the truth.
You're like standing there in front of her. You're like, okay, here's the real truth.
I told her before I met her in person, actually. It was pretty great.
Well, how tall are you? 6'1", 2?
Yeah,
6'1"-ish. That was my guess.
I tell people I'm almost 6 foot.
So San Francisco is...
How tall are you, 6'4"?
Me?
Yeah, 6'5",
I'm 7'3".
No, 6'4", 6'5". Come on, don't exaggerate. I know you can dunk a basketball.
All these people are about to get boiled.
Please don't.
No.
Okay, so is that the Planet Destroyer?
Bit by bit, it will. See that drink is boiling on the ground there. It's cooking them. You'll see.
They are literally getting cooked alive.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I would do if your blood was boiling. Just that guy exploded.
Well, he's in the car.
Yeah. That guy exploded.
Oh my.
Yeah. Bay's getting boiled.
I was about to say they should jump in the water.
No.
They should not jump in the water.
That would be a really bad idea. Well, they're going in the water whether they wanted to or not.
Oh my goodness. That is the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah, I wonder why is it that in movies and games they always want to destroy the Golden Gate Bridge?
It is destroyed quite a bit, isn't it?
Yes.
Like, bad things always happen around it.
Yeah. People are just like, look at that big red bridge just standing in front of me, thumbing its nose at me. Oh, you think
it's
you're better than me, bridge?
Like, if you think about it, in pop culture in general, movies, games, everything, they like to pick just anything like an iconic object. Like, how many times has like the Statue of Liberty been used? Where it's like fallen, destroyed, burnt, melted, something. Like, in movies, games, everything. There's always like
twice.
Has it twice, 2, 3 times? But you know what I'm saying though? They always just pick like something that's iconic that everyone like knows about, and then it's just
destroy it.
Overused.
Oh, you know what this is? Let's destroy it.
You know what
you've seen the White House? Destroyed.
There's another example.
Have you seen the Eiffel Tower? Destroyed. Have you seen the Colosseum? Destroyed. Pyramids? Destroyed.
Yeah.
We just made an Independence Day movie.
How many of those are there?
12.
Nice.
2.
Wait, are there really 12? I thought there were 4.
There's 2.
I'm
and a half.
joshing with you.
There's 2.5.
And a half? The half is the one in production we're working on.
No,
Tell everyone.
It came between the first one and the second one.
Okay.
But it only got partially finished.
Okay, I feel you.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is an off-planet settlement.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And they're kind of like
negotiate with those who
Earth.
wish to destroy us.
And they're trying to leech the resources of Earth.
Our will
More or less.
resolute. We will.
And they just think they're the beautiful people up there that can just
That's the president.
that they can just suck out the resources of Earth, because who cares about those plebs?
More or less. Yes.
And so, correct me if I'm wrong, but so Sam Gideon is going to go up there.
Well, Sam Gideon's up there.
Oh, he is up there already. I didn't know if he was going to go or if he just starts up there.
No, he's here.
Okay, so he's there, and you're just going to basically beat everybody up and be like, no, you cannot harvest the Earth's resources and hurt everyone.
Well, that device has been hijacked by an evil organization.
Okay.
And he's got to go fight.
The evil organization is called
Bob.
I actually know
What is it called? I do too.
Hold on, I actually know it.
I know it too.
Stop that.
Well, he works for DARPA.
He does work for DARPA. He's a DARPA agent. He's
Yes.
special agent, special DARPA agent.
Yes. Sam Gideon.
Yeah.
But your new friend?
I'm more of a special DARPA agent.
DARPA.
That's me.
Derp.
He's a very conventionally attractive dude.
He is.
I'm just gonna throw that out there. His proportions are very good.
You're a Sam Gideon fan?
No, like look at this. His proportions right here. Like there.
His
you know,
face?
You know how you have like the thirds?
Yeah.
With the face. His are like he's got like perfect proportions.
Well, he's not real. They designed him. They can make him look any way they want.
Well, they did a great job because he's gorgeous.
I won't debate you on that.
Is she wearing a denim dress? Wait.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm saying? Am I seeing that right?
Is there a reason she shouldn't be wearing a denim dress?
I mean, because that's Sam Gideon, not Justin Timberlake next to her.
There's two things I know about
I don't know.
the future and space. Number
Okay.
one, you smoke on space stations. Number two, you wear denim dresses.
Nice. Yeah, denim dresses with boots in outer space. Very
runs on his energy design.
Yes.
classic.
Absolutely.
Now, this is a legit suit. Let's talk about this suit.
Oof. It's got all the power. The reason he's doing these power slides and he's got all of these abilities is this suit.
The ARS suit.
It's an ARS suit.
The augmented reaction
It's the
suit.
augmented reaction suit.
Yeah.
Some training.
And so he gets,
For short,
he gets
ARS.
Thorough.
that's a
They did
cool
quite a number on
arse
it, huh?
suit you've got there, Sam.
Subject to DARPA.
Looking, your arse is looking great.
It is
Yes.
shiny, polished arse
Oh,
suit.
snap.
Wow. Well, so much for smoking out there.
Well, you could smoke until that happened. No smoking.
What the fuck, man?
Whoa.
What would you say?
I was thinking the same thing.
Exactly.
Kind of looks. Does it not look like that's Sam Gideon's dad?
Yeah, it looks like that, but it's not. He looks like he could be part of like Warhammer Space Marines sort of thing going on.
Yeah. He could almost exist in like a Gears of War 2.
As well,
He's
yeah.
got that like I am bigger than you would ever imagine vibe.
Well, this is where things really kick off.
All right. Let's see. So objective is proceed to the hangar bay.
But-
first things first. Okay.
That's an episode.
What
So-
are you trying to say? We cannot figure out. Like, you're
No.
gonna get right here,
Yes.
and you're not even gonna move an inch.
Here's what's going to happen.
Come
if you
on.
want to see the action start, you got to come back for the next episode, episode 3.
Oh boy. Well, you are a terrible person. You know what's funny is I didn't even realize the time. This was getting me really. I was ready to go.
You just wait. It's about to happen.
It is about to happen. All right, guys. Well, we started this episode. This was episode 2. We started off going through a little bit more of Bayonetta.
Yep.
A little chit chat on that. Episode 1 was the start of Bayonetta and little sneak peek into that and some cool chit chat of the game. And then next episode we are going to move apparently because you're not going to let us move until we get there.
It's going to get real.
It's going to get very, very real. Well, this was episode 2 of the Bayonetta and Vanquish 10th Anniversary Bundle. I'm Joey, and you can catch me online at It's Awesome Joey. And you are Eric?
I'm Eric, and you can find me online at Nuclear is Lonely, spelled just like it sounds.
Nuclear is lonely.
And
Sounds
the game
good.
is out right now. If you want to just jump in and start playing it yourself, you can pick it up at your local GameStop store or on GameStop.com.
Or any GameStop store.
Yeah, any GameStop store.
I love how you say local, but, you know, if people want to go a little bit further,
You can go out of the way.
you might
That's
have
cool.
a favorite GameStop that's not your local one.
That's
that
true.
you have to just go back to.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right.
All right.
On that note, see you guys in the next video. We're going to actually get moving in Vanquish.
Yep, see you then.
Bye-bye.
Bye.